Hey y'all, just wanted to touch on something for a second. Um, I was wondering how many of you guys have gotten catfish. Um, um, that's that's an interesting subject. I never knew that that could actually happen to people. I mean, I know I seen the shows, but I thought maybe they were paid to do that, like they were paid to act about getting catfish from somebody, but I didn't know that that actually happens. Because I know I've seen shows, a lot of them, and I just thought, oh, this might not even be real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to see that it is real because, okay, what is up with the catfishing? Why do a guy think that it's okay to trick a person? Why do they think that it's okay to lie to a person, pretend to be somebody they're not? Like, why do they do that? Like, what is the purpose? Like, eventually you're gonna see who they really are. Like in my case, I met a guy online, um, not long ago after my baby father got killed, and it just shocked me because of who it was. And I was like, okay, this can't be real. It gotta be fake. So, basically, it was from Tyler Perry. And at first, I started asking questions and I started saying, okay, well, what's going on? Who are you? I was like, because I know that the official account have a blue check off and yours don't. But at the same time, he had the link at the bottom, and then when you touch that link, it go right to the website. So I was like, okay, it might be real. I'm not sure. So I told him, look, I don't online date. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to meeting a person in person. I don't just go off of the internet. And then he said, well, will it make you feel better if I video called you? I'm like, what is that gonna do? He's like, you'll see. So when he called me on video through Instagram, it was Tyler Perry there. And he was talking to me. And I'm like, okay, this real? And then it's like he kept trying to make attempts to video call. I don't know if it was the coverage or whatever, but each time he called, I seen Tyler Perry on the screen. And I'm like, oh shit, this might be for real. And he was texting me stuff like he wanted to date me, like he thought I was, cool and everything, and he appreciated my support as a fan. And I'm like, okay, I need a little bit more proof because you never know with people. So I start asking questions, but then things start getting a little creepy because one time he called himself calling me directly from the phone and he had an accent. So I said, okay, wait a minute, that can't be Tyler because he don't have an accent. I was like, so if you lying about who you are, you need to tell me. Like, don't sit here and lie. Like, I don't have time for the games. Like, who are you? And then he kept saying, well, okay, you taking advantage that I'm giving you the privilege to speak with me, and I'm sitting here like, privilege? Hold on, we both people. Like, you know better than me. Just because your status is higher don't mean you better than me. You know what I'm saying? And then he starts showing me all these things and telling me these things, and made me think it was him because he was saying he got an award for icon. Um, and then one thing that made it creepy, he sent me a picture of Tyler Perry, and I was like, okay, cool. But then he sent me a picture of his chest, and it looked dark. I'm like, okay, this motherfucker lying because How the fuck can Tyler get that dark that fast? Like I know y'all seen him on that movie where he was at the beach. I think it was Why Did I Get Married? Why Did I Get Married Too? That's what it was. And his chest was not dark like that. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I started confronting him. I'm like, okay, what's going on? You said that you're him, but I'm getting all these damn red flags. Like, what is going on? And he told me, oh, I just had a workout and da 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 da. Okay, and recently I went somewhere to Atlanta, so I called his bluff. And I was like, you're not Tyler, so why are you lying? Like, I was just, and I just feel like, okay, why do people lie? Don't you know eventually the person is going to find out that you're lying? Like, it might take them a minute to do their research and Google your ass and shit like that, but eventually we're going to find out what's the truth. And it really made me upset because I was like, what is the point? What was the point of him lying like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would he even contact me pretending to be Tyler Perry? So that made me mad. And then he sits here and jokes like it's funny. Up here talking about, well, I am him, and I'm him, and no verification. And I'm like, okay, your ass is lying. I know you lying. Cause he don't have no dark chest like that. And the fact that you sitting there lying about it, like what the fuck? Like who uses somebody else's name to get with somebody? Have you ever believed it? Have you ever heard of being yourself? Like, okay, sometimes you're gonna get rejection. You know what I'm saying? A person might like what they like, but that don't mean that you go around pretending to be somebody else, because you think you get more play. That's not cool. You don't do that, and that's not fair to the other person. You know what I'm saying? That is not cool. And I wouldn't even do that. You don't see me trying to talk to a guy saying I'm Holly Berry. No, I'm going to be Tiffany because that's who I was born to be. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that shit was crazy. Like, I'm sitting here like, okay, this motherfucker on everything, he's lying. Like, and he's not even man enough to admit he lying. He just gonna ride with that lie. And I hope he sue your ass. But he's just gonna ride with that lie and be contacting people, telling people that he's Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? So, I just don't get that, but I've learned my lesson as far as online dating. That's why when people contact me online, I keep, I just, I never did online. That was the first time I've done it. And he contacted me through Instagram. Like, I'm not the type that just contact people on social media. Like, I just feel like if the person to meet me, they meet me. I'm not about to be messaging them and stuff. I don't fucking know them. Now, if you on social media and you being given kind words, that's different. But if you on social media trying to get with people, okay, that's a whole nother category. And that's something that I'm not gonna be doing. I'm not finna be looking for nobody. I'm just gonna chill. But it did kind of piss me off that he lied like that. It really did, because if I seen that Bow Wow episode, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the bitch pretended to be Bow Wow to get with a bitch. Even sent the girl money. So that shit really had me like, what the fuck? If motherfuckers doing stuff like this, then he feel like it's okay to pretend to be Tyler Perry and contact me, really? That shit was pathetic. I'm being for real. But with the catfishing, you guys, definitely from my experience, stay the fuck away from that shit. Like, if they is not willing to meet your ass in person, I wouldn't go no further than that. I don't even know why I even entertained that guy in the first place. Maybe it was just because, I felt like it was nothing harm in talking, chatting with somebody, but nah, I don't have time to be getting catfish, and I know you don't. So you guys be careful with this online dating because you never know who you talking to. I seen somebody write something on my Instagram one time that was a African American guy, and then in 2 seconds changed his picture to a Chinese guy. Now, I'm not prejudiced or anything like that. I just feel like a person should be who they are, and especially when they trying to find love. Like, you don't lie to somebody and make like you're somebody that you're not, because they're gonna see the truth eventually. And then what you gonna say then? You busted. So you might as well not even do stuff like that. But until then, y'all, take care.